Alright guys, welcome back to Mega Man X, what is probably going to be the finale. We've got 2 more stages left to go, and then we are done with this game. I think this is episode 5, I haven't really been keeping track. But like I said, I'm recording these all in one sitting, because it's not that long of a game, and I've played it enough, about 5 million times in my life, that it's not that difficult. This stage is mostly previous bosses. I never remember the order they're in, so I'll usually pause and go into it. Once again, lock him into that. Do this pattern. Just jump and shoot. Jump and shoot, man! And that should be it. Yeah, they kind of planned this one out fairly well, if I remember correctly. Kind of giving them the more difficult bosses first, kind of make it a little more difficult in the rest of the stage for you. So, like I said, we're already at the next part of the boss gauntlet. That's not what I wanted. Boomerang cutter. I really wish I would have been able to. Would not have accidentally gone in here because I would have liked to have had that energy. Just once again, this is another one of the more, not necessarily more difficult, but I take a lot more damage on here than I do some of the other bosses. See there, you can see he went invisible again, camouflaged again. Just hit him again to bring him back into his pattern. If you miss. The nice thing about the Boomerang Cutter, if you didn't notice, is that if it doesn't hit an enemy, it will, and it comes back to you, it refills that bar of your ammo. Which, Cutman's weapon, I always was confused that it didn't do that when I played that game. I think it's Mega Man 1? 2? I don't know, I think it's Mega Man 1. When I first played Mega Man, I was kind of confused as to why it didn't do that. So yeah, oh darn. Yep, just, you can use your Boomerang Cutter here again to refill some energy. You can do some, there we go. This is Spark Mandrill? Yeah, Spark Mandrill. So, of course, now they give us the easiest boss in the game. Give us kind of a little bit of a break here. Froze. 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 And frozen. Let it go. Let it go. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop that right now. I'm putting an end to that. And he's done. So we got a couple more bosses left in the rehash. Left to go. Gee, I wonder which boss is going to be next. I think it's Flame Mammoth. If you don't defeat those guys fast enough, I believe they like self-destruct and damage you that way, but they're pretty easy to just take down. Alright, that's a little bit more reasonable amount of health. Where they can just both grab you. Rolling shield. Down. This is where I always especially hated fighting him when I was younger. So I'd get to have to use some of my Storm Tornadoes, that's what they're called. And, while Flame Mammoth is still yet to be seen in the boss gauntlet, so we still have to fight him. But obviously I'm a little better than what I was when I was a kid. It's a good thing I don't need to talk for my job at all. No, it's great when I have to get on the walkie at work. And I'm like, hey, there's a guy going over to blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's no fun. Not totally sure how you're supposed to get the energy up there. I think it may be the ice sled thing from the shotgun ice. It's my best guess. So much on screen right now. Slow down. Just jumped into that. So I'm going to kind of show you an interesting little thing here with the Flame Mammoth. If you take the Boomerang Cutter weapon, and as soon as it scrolls over to him, yeah, use it on him a couple times. His trunk falls off. You cut off his trunk. But now we'll switch back to the Storm Tornado. Don't die. But that cut kind of limits his attacks a little bit. He won't be able to create giant pools of oil on the ground and then light those on fire. He will just be able to shoot fire at you. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I gotta be careful here. No, I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm so not dead. Oh my gosh. I'm going to die at some point, though. If I do, I think I'm almost at the, is that the last one? I feel like that's the last one. If I get up here, yeah, this is the boss of this stage. I'm just gonna kill myself real quick. Because let's face it, you've seen me play this game. I would just waste my ammo and then I'd just be upset at myself. So I believe he's weak to Chameleon Sting. If not, it's just easy to hit him with. So yeah, I think it's just easy to hit him with. Another one of those things that my dad did that I just have ingrained into my brain. But his two body parts will fly around, and then he'll shoot this giant energy ball, just jump up to the top of the screen. When he starts charging it, he won't be able to hit you. Try to see if I can remember what his weakness is. Is that a spark? Nope. No. Homing? Storm. Well, it hits him twice, but I don't think that's his actual weakness. Boomerang Cutter? I don't know. That's hard to hit him with, even if it is. Try the fire. Whatever. I'm just gonna stick the Chameleon Sting. It's fast enough. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna beat this boss without getting hit. And there we go. Yeah, just keep pounding away at the head. And try and dodge his attacks as best you can, and he'll go down in no time. The music kind of sounded weird there for a second. Sounded like it was off key. That was weird. Oh, maybe it's just my TV. So here we are, last Sigma stage. You get to fight the man himself. At any point you're low on energy in between these stages, you can always go back to Armored Armadillo. It's probably the best place to grind for lives and energy. I don't know if I'm going to do this in one shot or not. We'll see. For me, it kind of depends on how lucky I am. But in case I do it in one shot, and you know, if you've used up all of your energy tanks, you got these caterpillars here. If you charge your rolling shield and come here and just and just continually jump by where those caterpillars are coming out. It'll kill them and keep your shield up. So you don't have to worry about, I'm out of energy and my energy tank's down. I couldn't even beat him with those. So, climb up here. Now we get to go toe-to-toe with the Great Sigma himself. Yes, that is right, ladies and gentlemen. The Great Sigma's dog is our first boss here. So, Hadouken! Yes, I pulled it off! That's obviously the easiest way to take him out. I think that's the first time I've actually ever done that. I've tried to do that a lot of times. But I believe that's the last boss that's actually a one-hit KO on. I believe Sigma is does not do that too. Either that or he blocks it. Because as you're about to see here, he's got a lightsaber, actually. Is he weak against the spark? I don't know, this is another one of those things where I never remember if he's weak against the spark or if that's just what No. I think he's... I don't know if he's weak against the sting or if he's actually weak against something else. Oh, come on. Get in your... There we go. That's the pattern we're looking to get him into as much as possible. That wall jump. You just jump down, hit him with the chameleon sting. Wait for him to jump again. Just keep doing that. But he will block your attacks with that lightsaber. So, anytime he's blocking, don't shoot him. I think he will block the Hadouken with that too. So yeah, as long as you keep him in that pattern the right way, it's a fairly easy boss fight. I'm taking probably more damage than I should. I hate it when he just glides over. Because when he does that, you'll want to wait until the second time he hits. He's really close. Otherwise, like that, he'll be on the wrong side of you. Oh, I'm messing this all up. Two. There we go. Two. Yeah, as long as he's far away from you, just hit him once. Or just wait till he hits your wall one time. I'm hoping to not have to... Never mind, I'm going to have to use the energy tank. I was really hoping not to use the sub-tank during this phase. As you can see, when you are at full life, it won't fill you up all the way, but it'll get pretty close. It'll get you close enough. Oh, come on. Jump. There you go. Sorry, sometimes you get him on the second time when he's close to you like that. I usually don't try to because it's just a waste of ammo if he blocks. Two. Almost messed that up again. Dun-dun-dun-dun. One more. Risk it. Yes. Ah. There we go. Sigma gone. Dead. Destroyed. Alright. His head's still there, and there's something in the background. So, I guess I should mention that if you don't destroy Sigma's dog in one hit, like I managed to do, I believe the Storm Tornado is what he's weak against. I don't know, that's what I always used for my child. It might actually be like the Shotgun Ice or something. But his attacks that he has are very similar to the big armor that he just got into. He's got a flamethrower attack, and he's got it shoots a bunch of balls of lightning out at you. Oof, that fire is deadly. But it's actually fairly easy to dodge if you're paying enough attention. So what I'm waiting for him to do is stop shooting fire at me. Oh my gosh, come on, Sigma. So that's what we're waiting for him to throw his hand down, boom, jump up, hit him with your rolling shield. At least now he's being nice and giving me lots of chances to hit him. His hands will damage you if you don't jump on them, right? So the way to do that is to wait until just is about to hit you and then dash through. Kind of when it just goes past the middle. Yep. Use another energy tank here real quick. Boom. Fire, just walk away from it. It's not too hard. As long as you're paying attention and watching for it. Sometimes it'll walk you into that lightning. But most of the time it won't. Dash through. Fire, fire, fire. Jump up, and boom. Okay, we're about halfway down. As long as I don't mess up majorly, I think I will be fine to do this all in one go round. Should be great. Fire. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm in like super concentrate mode. Not that I'm becoming like orange juice or something, but you know what I mean. Concentration mode. Come on. Give me your hand. Boom. And there we go. Did it in one shot. It's usually, I do it in two. At least two. Usually, a lot of times one or two. But yes. Sigma is clearly gone forever now. Yeah, we don't need a new Reploid age, new Maverick age. We want to be humans and Reploids living all together in peace and harmony. But yeah, clearly Sigma's gone. He's never coming back again. They haven't made like 8 sequels to this game at all. No. None of them would star Sigma. The war has ended. And peace has been restored. But those who sacrifice themselves for the victory, this is slow, will never return. So, 0. Just 0. Zero's really the only one to sacrifice himself. Right? Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause, and wondered why he chose to fight. Was there another way? Probably not. I mean, it's not like Sigma was going to sit down and reason with you. Sometimes fighting is just the only answer. Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape. I just told you the answers, X! He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. Sure, fighting's not shouldn't never ever be your first choice, but sometimes it just comes down to it, you know? How long will he keep fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching this. Probably all 3 of you, because I'm sure a couple guys I know will watch it. Maybe my brother will watch it. But especially thanks to you people that I don't know that are watching this. Yeah, I'll be surprised if I actually start to make some viewers. I don't know. I feel like this went pretty well for my very first Let's Play ever recorded solo. I've successfully recorded, for now, we hope, one other time. We had one failed recording, but me and a couple of my friends have also started a channel together called Let's Play Stuff. And you can find it on my channel page. I think I'm linked to it there. Yeah, there's nothing up at the time of this recording. We've recorded a couple episodes of Diablo 3. So be on the lookout for that if that interests you. Brandon, since you're probably the only one watching this right now that isn't part of that group. Nate and Ian are, you know, probably the only other two watching this. But whatever, you know, I'm doing this for fun. If it happens to get views and people like it, and then I'll keep doing it. And if I stop having fun with this, then I'll stop doing it. But yeah, that's the whole purpose of this, because it's fun. So hopefully I'm entertaining people out there. But yeah, so we have the classic SNES era running backwards while we see all the names of our enemies flash on screen. I don't know. Growing up in the 90s, never really heard it called a SNES till recently. We never called it a SNES. At least nobody I knew did when I was growing up. We always called it the Super Nintendo or the SNES. Strangely enough, though, we did call the original Nintendo, we did call it a NES or an NES. Either way. But then we get this cool shot of Mega Man dashing and charging and shooting. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's kind of always sets me off kilter when people say SNES. I don't know, it just seems weird. Like, I understand why, because people call it a NES, and they always did. But I just never heard it referred to as a SNES until recently. I don't know, maybe I'm just being nitpicky. Or just weird. But whatever. So yeah, sound design, Elf. Interesting. It's interesting watching the credits back in the old days. It's just, you get some really weird stuff. A lot of just like, not gamer tags, but like, you know, just internet handles or, you know, nicknames and stuff. It's like, you have no idea who half these people are just because they're not their actual names. Thank you, Capcom, for making this great game. Please start making games like this again. Please, Capcom. I don't know. I'll have to see what Mighty Number 9 is like when that comes out. I'm pretty excited for that. Keiji Inafune making his spiritual successor to Mega Man. That'll be pretty sweet. I love this ending jingle. I love when ending credits scenes are just super happy. I had the ending credits scene to Super Mario World stuck in my head all day. What's going on here? Sigma? Only a temporary victory? What? Only a temporary body. Ripley's have spirits, but you're robots. I don't know. In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding and return. Shall see you soon, X. Very soon. It won't be that soon. I don't know. I'm sure at some point I will do X2. As much as I do love Mega Man X and have a lot of fond memories of my childhood, X2 is probably actually a superior game in my mind. Some of the improvements they made over X were really great. But either way, they're both great games. I've only played X2 a couple times. X3 I've never actually played on an actual like cartridge. And those are super hard to find. I'm hoping they bring it. I don't know, maybe it's on the eShop, but yeah, never know. Find a way to do that someday. I'll probably do both of those. But for now, that is all she wrote. So hope you guys are having a great day, and hope you guys have enjoyed Let's Play Mega Man X. Thanks for watching.